What's going on, guys? It's Alex with Metastophicles Gaming, and I am loving these Lord of the Rings Collector Boosters. The art on a lot of these cards is so cool. The showcase, the full art in those, scenes that they have, even the extended art, all the different versions of the cards. It's all super cool to me. I'm very excited to be opening these. I don't think there's a single card I think in these that I don't think looks cool. I mean, I've probably expressed how much I hate goblins, and you know, even the goblins look cool in these packs. Definitely a big fan of this set. These collector boosters are fun to open. I know they're very expensive, way more than they should be, but they've been fun to open and I'm enjoying it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into opening them, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Okay, first pack here. Okay, we get a Grey Havens Navigator, Quarrel's End, Dreadful as the Storm, Errand Rider of Gondor, the Grey Havens, Landroval, Horizon Witness, and a cool swamp. And we start off with a mythic Watcher in the Water, which is a 5-mana 9/9 Kraken. The Watcher in the Water enters the battlefield tapped with 9 stun counters on it. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove 1 from it instead. Whenever you draw a card during an opponent's turn, create a 1/1 blue tentacle creature token. Whenever a tentacle you control dies, untap up to 1 target Kraken and put a stun counter on up to 1 target non-land permanent. So, pretty cool. Gives you plenty of opportunity to untap it and get rid of those stun counters, and then give other things stun counters. I think it's a really cool card. Flavor-wise too, I mean, it was fun to see this card and basically create all the tentacles. I think that's awesome.
Gentlemen, we do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
Don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip.
What about elevensies? Luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, supper. He knows about them, doesn't he?
I wouldn't count on it.
Pippin!
We do pull a Delighted Halfling, which is a really good card. Kind of Cavern of Souls-ish on a creature. Taunt from the Rampart, which is a 5-mana goad all creatures your opponents control until your next turn. Those creatures can't block, which just seems very powerful. We get Aragorn the Uniter in that showcase, which is really cool. Quick Beam, Upstart Ent, a Faramir, and Sting the Glinting Dagger, which is cool. 2 mana for a legendary artifact equipment. A creature gets +1/+1 on haste, and at the beginning of each combat, untap equipped creature. Equipped creature has first strike as long as it's blocking or blocked by a goblin or orc. So, again, good flavor on that because of, you know, the elvish blades are, you know, feared by the goblins. This is a really cool looking card. Second Aragorn we have pulled, Aragorn the Uniter specifically. Very, very excited about that because I do think it's a really good card. Now we have different arts to pick from if we decide we want to use it, because I think there are, what, 3 different art styles for that card. There's the full art, the regular, and then the showcase, which we just pulled. That's pretty cool. Ballistic Boulder. Treason of Isengard. That wants to focus. So we get a Treason of Isengard, Haradrim Spearmaster, Wizard's Rockets, Cirinth Ungol Patrol, Bill Ferny, Bree Swindler, Bitter Downfall, and an island. We get a Legolas Master Archer, So that is a 3 mana, 1/4 with reach. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Legolas Master Archer, put a +1/+1 counter on Legolas. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you don't control, Legolas deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature. So that is seems pretty powerful. Definitely a fan of that. We do get a Radagast, Wizard of the Wilds, which is 3/5 with Ward 1. Beasts and birds you control get Ward 1, and whenever you cast a spell with a mana value 5 or greater, choose one. Create a 3/3 green beast, or create a 2/2 blue bird with flying. So that's pretty cool. A Peregrine Took. Ring of Barahir, which is a Sword of the Animist in those Realms and Relics cards. So that's actually really cool to see. Sword of the Animist is a good card in a lot of decks. So 2 mana for a legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. So definitely cool to see that. I like these Realms and Relics cards a lot. And we do get a 1 ring in that cool, scene art with Gollum reaching for it. We put that together with a few other cards, and it makes a cool scene of Gollum trying to grab the ring while he's falling into the lava. So really, really cool to see that. Another really awesome card, the 1 ring. We have pulled one of those. That cool Grey Havens looks awesome. Overall, very, very good pack there. Happy to see that. A lot of good cards in there. First Relics and Realms card we've pulled from a booster and not the topper. So I like to see that. It was a good one with the Sword of the Animist. Moving on to the last pack, we get a Slip on the Ring, Brandywine Farmer, Olug-hai Crusher, Mordor Trebuchet, Grima Wormtongue, Fiery Inscription, and a Full Art Forest. And we start off the rares with a Moria Marauder, double strike 1/1 for 2 red. Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library and you may play that card this turn. Doors of Durin, Farmer Cotton. When he enters the battlefield, create X 1/1 white halfling creature tokens and X food tokens. So, interesting. We do get a Rivendell, Éomer, Samwise, and a Sauron Lord of the Rings in that extended art foil. So I think this is probably the same one that actually comes with the Precon. Same foil and extended art, I think, too. I could be wrong on that, but cool to see that because it is a cool card. It's a 9/9 with trample for what, 8 mana, which is, it's an expensive card, but the abilities, I think, make up for it a little bit. You might not be able to ramp to that very quickly in Grixis Colors, but there are always ways to get around that. But that's going to be it for today's video. Pulled some really cool cards today. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next opening.